Backtrace 1. The lights of the carousel illuminate the fragments of memory. Lena looks around as she follows UMP-40, but the more she sees, the more she feels something is wrong here. 40. Don't you think that Leva's neural cloud looks really weird right now? Huh? Does it? Of course it is. Those fallen tables, chairs and umbrellas, the burst balloons and these electric lights without power, none of them looks like they belong in Leva's neural cloud, don't you think? Now that you mention it, that does seem a little weird. UMP-40 comes to a halt and closely studies the colorful facilities amidst the ruins. The neural space's interior looked normal before I was attacked. Is this because of the redundant data's influence? It's probably more than a simple influence. Now that I look at them, it looks like this place was deliberately modified to look like an amusement park. See? Look at that pointy tent over there. That's full of holes. It's a carousel, isn't it? I don't think Leva would ride a carousel in her neural cloud for no reason, especially when the carousel has such creepy horses. Lena reaches out and gestures to a pointy tent in the distance. UMP-40 looks where she is pointing. Although the conical tent is in tatters and the carousel horses are eaten through with rot, it's definitely a carousel. Countless data fragments float in the dark sky above the tent, slowly spinning in midair like a windstorm. That definitely doesn't look like something Leva would like. Perhaps that girl altered the neural space? After all, human kids like amusement parks. That said, this carousel looks really weird too. Why are there so many robots around it? Huh? UMP-40 focuses on the windstorm, brings up her diagram, then suddenly grabs Lena's hand in surprise. Lena, come with me. That carousel is the first data source we are looking for. Once we get rid of it, we can stop the redundant data in this sector from growing. UMP-40 drags Lena over to the carousel, but almost immediately, she hears a loud crash in the distance. The light strip encircling the carousel turns on, barely managing to light up the surroundings. And so, Lena and UMP-40 get a clear view of the slowly moving robot horde around the carousel. In addition, they see a little girl pull the switch on the carousel, trying to command the robots to play with her. Spinning horsey, I like it. Everyone come play with me. The girl mounts one of the carousel's horses and happily flails her arms. However, the dilapidated horse does not move and the surrounding robots can only approach her fruitlessly, jostling each other. After waiting stiffly for a while on one of the horses, the girl hangs her head in dejection. Horsey broke. Nobody wants to play with me either. Huh? Suddenly, the girl looks up and scans her surroundings, as though she's noticed something. New friend? Did she spot us? Before UMP-40 can reply, the girl has already jumped down from her horse and studies the visitors in the distance with wide eyes. Hehe, new friends, play with me. The girl excitedly runs toward the two of them. Behind her, the countless robots surrounding the carousel pour toward the dolls, as though a floodgate had been opened. Aha, I guess kids really do like amusement parks after all. Lena, I'll let you clear away all this surplus data. Hehe, leave it to me. I'm just gonna speedrun the combat. Oh. It feels like it's been forever since the last night I fought beside you, Lena. Yep, let's get rid of the source of this data together. If you're having a hard time, just leave it to me. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Well, one thing's for sure, the new character looks really cute. But honestly, I'm just gonna speedrun the map. Thank you, Boy Mastina. It doesn't take long for Lena to clear out the robots surrounding the carousel. After seeing that the Guardian robots are gone, the little girl nervously hides behind the carousel horse and shakes her fist at UMP-40 and Lena. You chase everyone away, you're bad, I hate you, I'm not playing with you. Lena, quick, we need to catch her. UMP-40 frantically beckons Lena over, but before Lena can approach, the girl has already darted away, racing off like a frightened rabbit. She's gone. How does she run that fast? Never mind, we'll get a chance to catch her eventually. The most important thing right now is to get rid of the after effects of the data source. Look over there, Lena. UMP-40 happily pats Lena on the shoulder. Lena looks around and her eyes go wide with surprise. As the robots vanish, the darkened sky turns a clear blue and the data fragments floating in the air vanish like melting snowflakes. The previously ruined carousel is restored to pristine condition, strings of colorful lights adorning its canopy and pillars, sparkling brightly around the multicolored carousel horses. Wow, I guess it would be okay for Leva to play around with a carousel like this on our break. It looks like a really nice carousel. Want to give it a try, Lena? UMP-40 approaches the carousel and studies the control panel with curiosity. Then she pulls down hard on the activation lever. Huh? Wait, 40, be careful. Before Lena can finish, the carousel starts moving slowly. A warm and cheerful melody fills the air in tune with the whirling of the carousel horses and the sparkling of the lights. Amidst the music and the lights, a segment of neural records slowly comes into view before Lena's eyes. A gray-haired doll is standing by the firing range, her head hung low in dejection. Another gray-haired doll walks over and waves merrily to her. Oh, hi there, newbie! Commander, greetings. Haha, cut out the formality. Come sit down. And do I look like a commander? Never got that before. Huh? Don't tell me. You're also a tactical doll? Is it weird? Maybe I'm too expressive? That's pretty much the only good thing about me. Hehe. Anyway, I'm a new recruit just like you. Guess we'll have to take care of each other. Sure, and thank you. No biggie. We are companions, so we have to cheer each other up. The cheerful doll smiles as she sits down on the bench beside the range, graciously consoling the doll who's feeling down because of her poor shooting scores. Your posture, reflexes, and accuracy all show that you don't have any advanced fire control system installed. That's why you must not force something that you physically can't do. Don't take it too seriously. There must be a job where you can make use of your strengths here. Sorry, but haven't you figured it out yet? I'm just as useless as you. Here, check our imprinted weapons. Our clouds may have been wiped, but we are the products of the same hapless factory. Really? Then you also... That's right. I too have a bunch of weird electronic warfare modules installed for whatever reason, so I cannot hold the gun properly either. But what a coincidence that I ran into you while I was just strolling around. I'm UMP-40, your elder sister by name and by fate, so I'll be sure to have your back. As the music and lights fade, so does the scene that Lena is watching. The firing range filled with merry laughter is now empty. The lights die and the carousel horses slowly grind to a halt. The dolls fade away like waking dreams, leaving only a single bullet lying quietly on the ground. Before Lena realizes what she's doing, she's already bent down to pick it up. What I saw just now, was that Leva? I mean, was that 45 and the real UMP-40? Yep, that's what happened the first time they met. Leva looked totally different from how she is now. I've never seen her like that before. She was like a totally clueless rookie, just like how I was when she first met me. No, when she was even more timid than me. What happened to Leva to make her like she is now? She was already different by the time she met me. Was that because of 42? Confused, Lena turns to look at the UMP-40 beside her. As a simulated persona pattern after the real UMP-40, her face and her expression are almost the same as the UMP-40s from the neural records. Did Leva change because of 40's encouragement? Kind of. In that case, did Leva become what she is now because UMP-40 disappeared? The simulated UMP-40 persona does not reply, but her silence is answer enough. The reason why UMP-40 is so important to Leva is because of that past, which is forever beyond her reach. I knew it. No wonder I cannot compare to 40. After all, it was 40 who supported Leva when she needed it most. Lena unconsciously hangs her head, but a cheerful voice cuts through her dejected thoughts. Right, enough playing back those records. You look more depressed than 45 did back then, Lena. But UMP-40 cheerfully taps Lena's shoulder and then points to the bullet in Lena's hand. I actually have some good news about Leva. Want to hear it? Huh? Eh? Do you still remember how Leva forgot about 40? The thing is, we both saw those records just now. That proves the neural records about Operation Butterfly and UMP-40 are not actually lost. Those records were lost among the redundant data after they were damaged. That's the reason why Leva forgot it. Therefore, if we clear the data quickly, Leva might be able to get those memories back quickly too. Eh? Really? I think so. In that case, Leva will... Lena? Lena, can you hear me? The sudden call interrupts her conversation. Lena looks down and sees that the long silent communicator is finally blinking with an incoming transmission. Persica, oh thank goodness, the signal's finally back. Lena, have you found 40? How are things on your end? Lena quickly describes the current situation to Persica. I cannot believe something like that happened. And there was a weird little girl too. Hehe, now that's interesting. Oh yes, let me examine that bullet you found. What the? Analysis complete. I figured it out. This bullet contains the neural records from the first time Leva met 40. In that case, the situation is exactly what I guess. Earlier, when that mysterious doll attacked Leva in the Gerard server room, she did not directly destroy the information about the butterfly incident and 40. When that mysterious doll attacked Leva in the... Oh, yeah. Chaos. Rather, she just destroyed the resource headers which pointed to that information. Therefore, Leva technically hasn't forgotten 40 because all the forgotten files are still in the mess that is Leva's neural cloud. If you keep clearing the junk data away and fixing the loopholes in Leva's neural cloud, you will be able to find these fragmented neural records and put them back together again. Heh. See, Lena? Turns out it was like that all along. Huh? Lena, what are you... Beside her, Lena is grabbing her head in frustration. I just saw a part of Leva's past that she did not want to discuss with me. Does that count as violating her privacy? What if Leva finds out? What if she gets mad? Oh, come on. You're her beloved little sister. There's no way she'd be that petty. Really? But Leva never told me about 40 before. Is it really okay for me to keep watching those records? Lena looks a little uneasy as she scratches her head. Right now, resolving the malfunction in Leva's neural cloud takes priority. Yep, you might not want to do it, but you got no choice. Don't worry, Lena. If Leva does get mad, I'll speak up for you, so don't worry. UMP-40 pats Lena's shoulder in a consoling manner. Yeah, thank you, 40. I know what you're getting at. While I've always wanted to hear Leva tell me about this in her own words, her safety is the most important thing right now. I'll do my best to clear the data no matter what stands in my way. Lena nods and then she clenches her fists tightly as though to reaffirm her resolve. So what should we do next, Persica? Keep searching for the data sources with 40. It's the most efficient solution we have. I've already compiled the statuses of the data sources I can detect into a new map that I'm sending to you now. You can consult it for your future movements. That's great. This map is way more accurate than my hunches. Well done, Persica. Let's head out right now. Calm down. You should take this too. The sound of keys clicking is audible over the transmission's audio feed. When the clicking stops, a small object falls from the sky and hits Lena squarely in the forehead. Ow! Oh hey, what's this? Furious, Lena studies the strange object in her hand. It's a small device that looks a lot like an emitter of some kind. Not only is it a lurid color, there are two incredibly distinctive buttons on it. Lena presses the first button, but nothing seems to happen. What the heck? Is it broken? The tracking program isn't active yet, so the button isn't functional. Try the other one. Lena presses the other button. Ping! There is a bitter scent, and then a brown beam extends from the emitter's front port. That smells like... Is that coffee? It even feels like coffee. Doesn't having a coffee go perfectly with visiting an amusement park? The signal emitter is a tracking program I custom wrote just now. A tracking program? Yep, didn't you mention encountering a weird girl earlier? The next time you see her, tag her with the emitter. This tracking program will automatically attach itself to her data and analyze it. Once the analysis is complete, we'll know what created her. Hit the other button and you'll be able to track her location. It sounds pretty useful, but it's still pretty twisted. Anyway, if there's nothing else, Forte and I will be heading out. Leva's still waiting for us. Actually, there's one more thing. Forte, do you feel like you're being affected by the redundant data? Huh? Me? All that uses data takes up Leva's computational space, which affected comms between Lena and me. Since you were always resident in her neural space, you're kind of... I'm fine. Don't worry about me, Persica. I'm running just fine. I'm not feeling any interference at all. Oh, well, in that case, just focus on clearing the data first. Once the amount of redundant data reaches a certain level, new data will overwrite the old. Lena, you need to keep that from happening. Otherwise, you will never be able to recover Leva's neural records. Got it. Lena nods earnestly to Persica. Then she turns to look into the distance of the neural space. I'll make sure I keep Leva safe. I won't let that happen to her.